Jim Benning, Mr. Free Agency, I think we can call
Yeah.
him.
So we got some major quotes here.
And this is all about their cap situation, right?
This was all from yesterday
Okay.
on different things.
I asked you, like, we were talking about this, and I was like, you know what? You almost told me. I said, no, 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 no. We got to wait for the show because I bet this is juicy.
So let's start with this one. Benning said he spoke to Markstrom's agent yesterday. We'll continue to talk this week. Want to get a deal done that makes sense for both sides. I believe they still aren't very close, but it's negotiation season.
Okay. So,
Jeez. It just seems messy, but
yeah.
okay. This is a quote from Jim Benning about Jake Virtanen. I thought he worked and competed hard in the playoffs. He scored that big goal for us in Game 6. To be perfectly honest with you, I was expecting more from Jake in the playoffs. And then there's another quote. Benning says that he might have to move on from some players, even younger players, and maybe try to recover some draft picks.
So,
Vancouver is such an interesting team.
And he's not moving first and second round picks to move out money.
so you just said moving young guys and recuperating picks. Sorry.
He said Benning says that he might have to move on from some players, even younger players, and maybe try to recover some draft picks.
AKA the first they traded for JT Miller.
That's 20th now, I think, in the draft.
And move on from young players. And remind me this, guys, who was the young player that was rumored to be getting moved from Vancouver a few weeks ago? Brock Besser.
Yeah, apparently that was fake news. Apparently that was what Donald Trump calls fake news.
It was fake news.
I don't know, man. Like, look, Vancouver's in such a unique situation where the incompetence by this owner or this general manager has led to them doing the complete opposite of the Leafs. Instead of, hey, let's tie so much money into our top 6. No, let's tie so much money into our bottom 6. You're paying Louis Eriksson $6 million, you scumbags. You deserve it. But at the same time, what the hell are you going to move? Like, you have JB. So let me put it in perspective. You have $12 million across Eriksson, Roussel, and Jay Beagle. You have to re-sign Jake Virtanen. Tyler Mott, I don't think is coming back.
Really? How much?
He's making $975.
And how much do you think he's gonna? What type of raise is Tyler Mott getting?
So capped, I think this team is that they can't even afford to give this guy one.
I just want to ask each of you, because you brought up 3 names: Roussel, Beagle, and Eriksson, which are the notorious garbage deals here. Okay, I'm going to ask each of you a question regarding a player here.
Okay. Tanner Pearson, 3.75. How are you?
Okay. Oh, fine.
Keep going. I want to hear you.
Okay, Alex, I'll start with you.
Yeah.
In 10 playoff games, how many points did Louis Eriksson have?
0.
Okay. You're correct.
Yeah.
Daniel, in 17 playoff games, how many points did Jay Beagle have?
2?
He had 2.
Oh.
Now, Mike, in 17 playoff games, how many points did Antoine Roussel have?
How many playoff games? 17?
Yes.
4.
He had 4.
Oh, God. I told you, I know everything about hockey.
So between those 3 players, how much money is it again?
$12 million.
$12 million for 6 points.
God damn it.
I mean, I get it. Antoine Roussel was a thorn in players' sides and was so annoying out there.
Oh my God. You remember how they kept cutting to him trying to mess with Robin Leonard? And Leonard had a bunch of shutouts in this series, and it was like, oh, it's Roussel trying to get into their heads, and Leonard just didn't care.
Or how he was trying to challenge Ryan Reeves. Like,
We hugged him and got a major.
I don't understand how he got a major for that. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. And I hate player safety. And that was by far the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
$10 million for 4 points and a game misconduct. What are you doing?
I don't know. Mike brought up Tanner Pearson before at 3.75. I really do think there's a market for Tanner Pearson.
I think so too.
After the year he had. I don't know if you agree, but
I agree. They could get something for him.
Yeah, Tanner Pearson. Yeah.
even if you get a pick.
The fact that they got a valuable piece in Tanner Pearson for Erica Branson, is bravo. Jim
Tanner
Benning.
Pearson, 27 points, 69 games. I mean, Brendan Leipzig seemed to like him.
Wait, say that again, Mike?
No,
Brendan
no.
Leipzig.
not Brendan Leipzig. The
Biggest stat
points.
line again.
Who's
10
that? No, he's been retconned.
Banished to Russia.
Yeah, Mike, I think you said Tanner Pearson at 27 points. I think you mean penalty minutes. He had 45 points.
Sorry. Yes. I'm
Oh my god.
clearly I'm
Mike,
not.
that changes everything.
He had 45 points in
I
69.
can't believe you didn't know that off the top of your head. I thought you knew everything. This is very
He's just
disappointing.
testing us. Just to see if we're paying attention.
Exactly. I wanted to see if you were paying attention.
Okay, fine. We'll play that game. But I think that's a guy who's tradable.
Mhm.
Listen, Vancouver this year has $17 million.
Okay. Yeah, in cap space.
You have to sign Tyler Toffoli is your priority. He's $6 million.
I'm pretty sure Jacob Markstrom's your priority.
Yeah, that too.
I
That
don't
too.
like.
No, but I think honestly, man, I think they're done with him.
You
like,
think so? You
they're
think
gonna ride
two,
with
two or three games from Thatcher Demko changed their opinion?
That's
Because-
literally how incompetent I think Vancouver's management is. And don't tell me you'd be surprised by that, because you
Oh,
can't.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because back in April, the feeling was that they didn't even trust Thatcher Demko. Like it was automatic. They are bringing Jacob Markstrom back. That's what it felt like.
But then looking ahead, you got to be careful because you can't give too much money away,
Absolutely.
because the next year this coming year you can give Pedersen his raise. You can give it to him. You can extend him early.
If you're Jim Benning and day one of free agency comes, if you are not on the phone with both Pedersen and Hughes agents, you have failed at your job.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that Quinn Hughes guy. I guess he's kind of good.
You mean Calder winner? Future Calder winner? Quinn Hughes?
Yeah, he's decent.
Decent guy.
No, the biggest free agent they have, man, Oscar Fantenberg. You got to bring that guy back.
Is it the HWA that votes on the Calder?
The what?
The Pro Hockey.
Yes.
Yeah, the pro hockey writers.
Okay, all right.
They don't know everything, by the way. They think they do, but they're not me. I should be there.
When you're there,
You know what?
yeah.
Mike's the only person allowed to vote.
Yeah.
They come to me to ask me for my vote, and whatever I say is what they vote. My vote is with Quinelli.
Are there by the way, are there any more Benning quotes?
I don't have any more.
Funny ones? Oh my god, just look at the internet. You can find them all over the place.
Unfortunately, I don't have any more Jim
Jim Benning funny quotes.
Jimothy Benning.
Let me ask, by the way.
The best quotes so far from Jim Benning's tenure. Oh god, these are all embedded tweets. I don't want to read that. I don't. No, I do not. Oh, these are all old too.
What about, by the way, because this guy's only had one real season of professional hockey, aka pro level in the AHL. And Daniel, why don't you introduce him, the possible backup goalie, or is this guy even ready? And World Junior star.
You know, for that alone, I love the guy. He's not ready.
Who?
Mikey,
Pietro.
Oh, Michael DiPietro,
No,
I just thought I'd lay that up for
I
you.
don't know.
Mem
I think
Cup winner.
people kind of got from that too. They got too hyped up for him, but he's that guy that don't throw him into the fire so early.
they already did it once.
I know,
Let's
and
not
it was
murder the
bad.
guy again.
Yeah.
That was emergency though. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, and the team looked like garbage in front of him.
Yeah, his goals against average in his 2 games is like 7.06. Bad.
Listen,
I think he could be good. It's take the Thatcher Demko approach for that guy. Like, just keep him in the minors.
Yeah,
as long
you're
as you
not.
can.
If you let Markstrom walk, it's not like Mikey DiPietro is your next guy up. Like, I mean, I don't trust Louis Domingue. Louis Domingue's an option, I guess, but you most definitely can go check out this goalie market, which is rich with 1B type guys.
I see like Anton Khudobin going to. the
Well,
Canucks.
he's going to command a lot of money,
Yeah.
especially after the run Dallas have had. That guy's going to make a lot of money. Poor Ben Bishop.
Well, is he? I'm confused. Is Ben Bishop unfit to play, or is because Ben Bishop wasn't even on the bench?
I know Jake
He was
Ottinger,
Jake Ottinger.
He's injured. That's it.
He's injured,
Because
right?
he was dealing with an injury throughout the playoffs.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, like he was unfit to play, like even coming back,
Right.
and it was because of an injury. And then apparently he reneged that injury when he came back again. So
Okay.
But
Makes
like
sense.
even if like you don't trust him right now, I think he's going to be like if he is able to play, you still put him on the bench ahead of Ottinger.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he must be injured.
Like look what happened to Austin and Vlader. Vlader, like poor guy.
God.
First good chance against him in his career, breaking point breakaway, undresses the poor kid. Like what are you going to do about that?
I like Jake Ottinger, man.
Sure.
I like him
Seems
because
like
I
it's
like
disgusting.
college hockey, and he was a good college hockey player.
and
Is
you'd love to see goalies in the first round.
he a nice guy?
How are you?
Is he a
He's
nice guy?
Would I get a beer with him? Definitely.
Oh, okay. That's what classifies good hockey player.
If you get a beer with him,
If he's good
If he
on
went
the ice and you'd get a beer with him.
dude, he went to BU. I like BU.
Oh, so Brian Berg loves the guy.
Yeah.
All right. We'll
Ryan
go.
Whitney loves that guy.
Is he? No. Was it Boston? Is it Boston College that Berkey's a big guy of? I think it is. I think
I don't
he's
know
all.
if it's BC or BU. All I know is that Ryan Whitney likes Jake Ottinger because Ryan Whitney went to BU.